just wanted to welcome everyone to the webinar, the Program Overview and Career Outlook for the Master of Science in Information at UW-Madison. So I'll introduce myself first. My name is Marta, and I am an enrollment coach here at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. And what is an enrollment coach? Well, I'm a program expert. I can walk you through any questions that you've got about the programs. I'm here to help you explore the program to see if it's right for you and also to navigate the application process. My information to schedule a meeting, it is on the slide there. So you can always schedule something at a time that works for you. And next, we'll introduce Jenny.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jenny Greiber, and I am the program manager at the Information School. So I oversee the MS Information program. And what I do for students is I help you navigate your student experience at UW-Madison. So I am your go-to person for all issues, problems, courses, questions that come up during your time at Madison. I also do some program administration. I am a UW alum. I graduated with an economics and political science background, and I also have a master's in administrative leadership. And if you have any questions for me, you can email me directly, and I will get back to you as soon as possible.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jenny. So we'll go high-level overview. What is the MS Information program here? And it's to improve society through computing, data, and information. And for this particular program, there are two modalities. One is 100% online. It is usually done part-time for working professionals. Usually it is completed in 3 years. The other modality is 100% on campus, and that is usually full-time modality for on-campus students, and you usually complete it in about 3 to 4 semesters. Both modalities STEM designated, and they both require 30 graduate credits, and the tuition for the program, no matter if you're in state, out of state, online or on campus, is $1,100 per credit.
What will you learn in the curriculum at in the MS Information program? So every student will learn data analysis, some user research, project management, systems analysis, data ethics, database, and some students will learn human factors and cybersecurity. Some students will learn UX design, and others will dive deeper into data analytics and different tools that you can do manipulating data. Some of the tools that you will learn, depending on which path you go into, Adobe Creative Suite, R, Tableau, Python, SQL, HTML, CSS, additionally Figma. So those are some of the tools or softwares that you will use as a student in the program. So the curriculum includes 6 core courses and then 4 electives, which are taken from a bucket of user experience design courses, data analytics, or cybersecurity. So all students take introductory analytics, they take database design, they take systems analysis and project management, and they take technical foundations of information science. In addition to that, students will do an experiential learning requirement, which is either an internship or a in-class project that you work with industry partners with. And finally, all students in the program do take an ethics course. It can either be the general information ethics or it can be data ethics. If you are in the UX path, we have 3 main courses, which are the user research, followed by the design of a UX project. And then it concludes with a testing and evaluation and reiteration of UX designs. For data analytics, we have text mining, data mining, data visualization, data management, and there is also a new course that is not listed on here, Applied Deep Learning. So it has a lot of choices in data analytics. And then finally, we have our newest concentration, which is cybersecurity. And those courses are surveillance, privacy, and police powers, human factors in information security, information economics, and cybersecurity. And we also have a new course that we offer every semester, and it is a topics course. So the topic of that cybersecurity course differs each semester. So those are the courses that are in the program. So in addition to the core courses and the concentration courses, we do have some electives that you can take outside of those buckets of courses. I will note that if you are thinking about being in the data analytics concentration, you can mix and match. You do not have to stick to one concentration. Those are just ideas for you if you are interested in a particular subject. I'm not going to go through the electives here on the page, but these are different electives that you can choose during your time in the iSchool. And I do want to note that you will have a faculty advisor, and they are there to help you think about what electives you do want to take in addition to the core courses. So these are some of the key faculty in the information school. Our faculty really focus on technology and society and humans, how humans interact with that technology. So we always come into technology with a human lens, people first approach. If you want to have more information on any professor that teaches in the information school, feel free to reach out to me and I can give you more information and background. So finally, career outcomes. What do MS information students do with their degree? It varies depending on your background. A lot of students in the data analytics track become data analysts, data scientists, project managers, um, research analysts. If you are in the UX track, you become a UX designer, UX researcher, product manager, project manager. And in cybersecurity, we have information security analysts, regulatory coordinators. Some of our students just do general software development. So they're software engineers or software developers. It is very broad, so you can tailor the degree to your skill set and your desires. We have students who work in fintech. We have students who work in insurance. We have students who work for architecture firms. We have students in healthcare. It varies depending on your interest and your skills and what tools and courses you want to take as a student. And here's a list of some of the places our students have ended up, either for their internship or for their career. We have Kohl's, which is a retailer. We have Bend Health Insurance. Fidelity is a stock market. Regal Rexnord does products, makes products. We have Sony. Wisconsin Economic Development is a state government agency. So our students are in various different careers and different industries. So how did our students find their career or their path or their internship? So at the iSchool, we have one-on-one career services. We have faculty advisors who help mentor students. We have online resources. We have networking events. We have a large alumni network. We have career fairs. We bring in employers to the information school to talk to students. So we have a lot of support for students to find the job, the career, the internship that they want. Um, so it is not easy to find a job in this environment, but we are here to support you and help you in any way that we can. So in addition to being a student, we highly encourage students to become active outside of class. We encourage all students to find employment, whether that be on campus or off campus or an internship, but really to gain those skills and practice what you are learning in the classroom. We also have faculty who do hire students or work with students for credit. So they will take students on to help with their research projects. We also include students in our departmental committees. So you have a voice in what the department is doing with curriculum or other aspects of the department. It varies each year what committees we are looking for students, but that gives you leadership experience. There is a lot of iSchool clubs and also computer data and information science clubs that all meet in Morgridge Hall. We encourage you to get active in those clubs. They do a lot of things that the department doesn't do, like they bring in speakers and they host career events that they do a lot also. And then it's UW-Madison, so we have a lot of recreational sports for students to get involved in. And we have what's called the Hoofers, which is outdoor recreation, in addition to the recreation sports that we have. And then there's social events. There's something happening on campus every day. There is a lot. It's a big campus, and we encourage you to take full advantage of everything that being on a big campus offers.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Jenny, for giving us that overview of the program and the courses and the services that the iSchool provides for MS Information students. And if you are interested in applying, I just want to let you know that I am your go-to person for anything application-wise. So for the big deadlines to pay attention to, priority deadline is February 15th to be reviewed first for admittance to the program, and final deadline is March 1st. But for academic eligibility, you'll need at least a bachelor's, either a, excuse me, BS or BA, at least a 3.0, and or higher, or the international equivalent. And with that, the iSchool does look at applications on a holistic basis. So if your GPA is hovering around 3.0, don't worry too much, because the other parts of your application, like your recommendation letters, statement of purpose, and resume, those are going to really bolster your application and give the committee a good idea of who you are. Um, Evidence of English language proficiency, if applicable, and all of this information is on the website as well. But like I mentioned, the materials, the materials for for the application, you've got your resume or CV, the online application, statement of purpose, which is that essay component that tells the committee and the school why you want to attend UW-Madison and what your plans are for the degree. Transcripts, unofficial transcripts are just fine. 2 letters of recommendation, and then English proficiency scores if applicable. So if you do have any questions along the lines of the application, feel free to reach out to me. Any program questions as well, feel free to reach out to me as well. I can always refer you to Jenny for details on the program, or if you want to connect with faculty or alumni or anything like that. But that is the end of the webinar, the formal presentation. You can learn more about the MS Information Program by going to the iSchool, so ischool.wisc.edu, and select the MS Information Program. You can apply at grad.wisc.edu/apply. And then, as always, we do request you to fill out a survey about the webinar so we can see how we did.